We tend to think of sleep as a switch, on or off, awake or unconscious. But biologically, that isn't how sleep works at all. Every single night, your brain enters a carefully structured journey, one that lasts about 90 minutes and then repeats again and again, 4, 5, sometimes 6 times before morning. This rhythm is called the ultradian cycle, and inside each one, your brain changes states completely. It drifts, it disconnects, it cleans itself, it rewires memory, and for a brief window, it becomes emotionally weightless. If you've ever wondered why waking up at 7 feels refreshing, but 7:20 feels unbearable, the answer isn't willpower, it's timing. Tonight, we're stepping inside that 90-minute cycle, slowly, calmly, stage by stage. Time elapsed 0 to 5 minutes. This is the moment you let go. Your eyes close. The outside world softens. Thoughts loosen their grip. This is NREM Stage 1, the doorway between wakefulness and sleep. You're technically asleep, but only just. If someone spoke your name, you'd likely wake and say you were resting. Inside your brain, a chemical shift begins. A calming neurotransmitter called GABA starts quieting the arousal centers in your brainstem, gently dimming the systems that keep you alert. Your brain waves slow, moving from relaxed alpha waves into rolling theta waves. Because your brain is losing its firm connection to the physical world, strange sensations can appear. Brief flashes of light, hearing your name, a sense of falling. Sometimes the body reacts with a sudden muscle contraction, a hypnic jerk, a harmless misfire as your motor system powers down. Most nights, though, you pass through this gate unnoticed, and you sink deeper. Time elapsed 5 to 25 minutes. Welcome to light sleep. Despite the name, this is where your brain becomes remarkably busy. Your heart rate slows. Your body temperature drops. Your awareness of the outside world fades. On an EEG, your brain now produces distinctive bursts of activity called K complexes and sleep spindles. K complexes act like shields. A sound occurs, a passing car, a distant noise, and your brain responds. I noticed that. It's not a threat. Stay asleep. Sleep spindles serve a different purpose. This is where learning solidifies. Information stored temporarily in the hippocampus begins transferring into long-term storage across the cortex. Skills practiced during the day, movement, language, patterns, are being reinforced right now. You are not unconscious here. You are offline and organizing. Time elapsed 25 to 55 minutes. Now we descend. This is slow wave sleep, the deepest sleep the human brain can reach. Your brain waves slow into powerful delta waves, fewer than 4 per second, vast, synchronized pulses shared across millions of neurons. Waking from this stage is difficult, and if it happens, the result is disorientation, sleep inertia, the feeling of being mentally submerged. This stage is devoted to restoration. Your pituitary gland releases growth hormone, repairing muscle tissue, strengthening bones, restoring the immune system. But the most extraordinary process happens quietly. Your brain activates the glymphatic system. Brain cells shrink, creating space for cerebrospinal fluid to flow through neural tissue, washing away metabolic waste like beta amyloid. This is not metaphorical cleansing. It is physical maintenance. Deep sleep is how the brain prevents toxicity. Without it, cognitive function slowly degrades. After about 30 minutes, the depth releases its hold, and the cycle begins to rise. Time elapsed 60 to 90 minutes. Instead of waking, your brain enters REM sleep. Brain activity surges. The visual cortex lights up. Emotional centers activate. Memory networks communicate freely. And yet, your body is completely still. This is REM atonia, a nightly safety lock that prevents you from physically acting out your dreams. It's the same mechanism you learned about in sleep paralysis, when timing briefly misaligns. Chemically, something rare occurs. Your brain shuts down noradrenaline, the molecule of stress and vigilance. For the only time all day, your mind exists without anxiety. This creates the conditions for emotional processing. Painful memories are revisited, but without their sharp emotional charge. The lesson remains. The distress softens. This is why REM sleep feels like overnight therapy. Creativity thrives here too, as unrelated ideas link freely, forming insights that often arrive by morning. And then, the 90 minutes end. You surface briefly, sometimes enough to roll over, and the cycle begins again. But each cycle changes. Early in the night, deep sleep dominates. Your brain prioritizes physical repair. Later, deep sleep fades. REM and stage 2 expand, prioritizing emotion, memory, and creativity. This is why waking 2 hours early doesn't just reduce sleep by 20%. It removes most of your REM sleep. It's not lost time, it's lost balance. Your brain builds this architecture every night with precision. And when you let the cycle complete, everything functions more gently. Sleep isn't a blackout. It's a carefully choreographed sequence, one your brain has refined over millions of years. When sleep feels broken, it's rarely because something is wrong. More often, it's timing. And the more your brain understands itself, the less frightening these experiences become. Let the cycle finish its work. Sweet dreams, night owls.